Morning, everybody. Handle up out there on it. Hey, it's a Sunday morning, beautiful blue sky up above us. Look at that blue sky. Man, that's gorgeous. Sitting here on the front porch. Might even see a few little hummingbirds pass by right in front of us. But we're going to do a quick little dive into the Bible right here. John chapter 4, verse 30 through 34. Now, it's a quick little one, but we're going to talk about humility and perspective. Two very important traits to have as you walk through your daily life. So here we are in the book of John. We're at chapter 4, and in verse 30. This is just after he encounters the Samaritan woman at the well. And then she takes off into town and is excited that she met the Messiah. But so verse 30 says, Then they went out of the city and came to him. In the meantime, his disciples urged him, saying, Rabbi, eat. Now think about that. They urged him. So the disciples are really wanting to feed him, in a way to honor him, to take care of him. They urging him, hey, you need to get something to eat. You need to eat. You need to eat. Okay. In verse 32, but Jesus said to them, I have food to eat of which you do not know. All right, that's kind of a puzzler, right? What is this food that he is speaking of? So they're kind of looking at each other like, what? What is he talking about? What do you mean he has food to eat that we do not know of? I mean, we didn't give him any food. Did you give him any food? No. I mean, so he's already kind of saying, hey, I have food to eat of which you do not know. Verse 33, hey, welcome to the live. I see we got a watcher going on. Hey, welcome in. Just doing a quick little Bible dive here, talking about humility and perspective. But verse 32, so he says, I've got food to eat which you do not know. Verse 33 says, therefore the disciples said to one another, has anyone brought him food? Anything to eat? Jesus said to them, my food is to do the will of him who sent me. Good morning, Karen. You're awesome. Thank you for tuning in. So glad to have you. I see you're watching there. We're just doing this little quick little dive here. We're talking about humility and perspective. And Jesus said to them, my food is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work. So in this little encounter right here, think about this. He just met with the woman at the well, told her who he was, revealed himself. She took off into town, just proclaiming that she just met the Messiah. They left town. His disciples are like, hey, Jesus, you need to eat. We need to get you some food. You're the guy. We need to feed you. And Jesus is like, no, I've got food that you don't know of. And then the disciples again, they're questioning, like, what is he talking about? Well, this is Jesus right here saying, hey, in the last verse, we're going to revisit that again. My food is to do the will of who sent me and to finish his work. So a lot of times in life, you'll have people that want to admonish you. They may want to put you up on a pedestal if you do something well or good, or, look at the Hollywood, for example. It's kind of the epitome of being on a pedestal, right? And ego and ambition can drive getting that admonishment or that fame. But Jesus is right here saying, no, I'm good I want to do the will of my Father. He wants to join in with his Father as close as he can to do his will. And that's a beautiful picture of humility. Turning away any kind of favor, any kind of material things at this point. Now he goes on to later obviously give us the sacraments, which he's not saying, hey, I don't want food and water ever. he's just saying, for now, I want to draw close to my Father. And that is humility. When you draw close to your Father every day, and I'm not a pro at that, I'll tell you that right now. But when you take a minute or two to draw close to him and just listen, you don't even have to talk to him, just listen. Just say, Father, speak to me. Just listen. He will give you the strength to go about your day. He'll give you favor on that day if you just draw close and listen. So I know this was a quick one, but I told you, I promised you it'd be quick, only 5 minutes in. But Karen, you're the best. Thanks for hanging in there and watching this one. Hope that helps you this morning as you go about your day. Just draw close to Him. Just draw close to Him. Just listen. Sometimes I'll even say, hey, Lord, how's your day going? Mine's not so good right now. How's yours? Love to hear about it. I think He enjoys that. I think He enjoys that. Hey, have a great day out there. Thanks for watching on this Sunday morning, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.